Folks, if you're self-employed, the IRS has a love-hate relationship with you. They love you because you can make a lot of money and pay a lot of taxes, but they also hate you when it comes to two things: when it comes to audits and when it comes to things like an offering compromise. Okay, the IRS just, man, they audit self-employed people way more than W-2 wage earners, way more. And now, in the IRS's defense, obviously self-employed people have more opportunity to overstate deductions and maybe do some shady stuff than your typical wage earner. But even in the audit itself, man, auditors can be so sticky with those Schedule C audits, right? And don't even get me started on the offer and compromise. Okay, the offer and compromise, so many offer examiners and offer specialists love to say, oh, well, they're not making that much money now, but business is going to bounce back, blah, blah, blah. That's why if you are self-employed and you're going for an offer and compromise, you got to be able to counter that with some reasonable statement. Okay. If your business is cyclical, for example, maybe on a seasonal or even yearly basis, maybe your thing comes in and out of demand, not just on a monthly or seasonal level, but kind of in an annual fashion. Have your arguments right. Take an average, take your average net income for the last 3 years and say, all right, offer examiner, I see what you're saying. Yeah, we're kind of in a low point in our business cycle right now. But look, on average, over a 3-year kind of business cycle for us, this is what I make on average during the year. Divide that by 12. That's your monthly income there. Okay. So you got to kind of know what the offer examiner, the offer specialist is going to look at, what they're going to counter with. And sometimes I give these folks too much credit because sometimes they're complete idiots. You never know who you're going to get when you work with the IRS. Okay. I'm not saying they're all stupid, but they're certainly not all that bright. There's some smart ones. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, so you may have a bright one who's going to make arguments like that, or you may just have a really dumb one who doesn't know up from down. Bottom line is, though, you got to be prepared, okay, with your arguments, especially as a self-employed person. Because what the offer team at the IRS is kind of scared of, or what their concern is that, yeah, they're going to accept this offer. Oh, and then you start making a ton more money, right? The next month or after they accept the offer. So, sticky situation, self-employed and IRS.